They got Brett messed up this morning. I ain't gonna even lie to you, man. They say, Brett, don't come here taking this stuff out on people. I ain't gonna take it out on you. It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. You know what I'm talking about? How's y'all doing on this Felonious Fascination Friday? You say Felonious Fascination? What you talking about, bruh? You know what I'm talking about? We gonna get into it. Before we do that, bruh, y'all know how I get down. I don't promote nothing. I don't got nothing against nobody. Shout out to that penitentiary around the world. All my folks on top of that thing, on the bottom of that thing. Keep that head up. Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no crime. I don't promote nothing, man. Shout out hee ha ha. You know what I'm talking about? Ken in the pen, man. And Dougal. You know what I'm talking about? Lil Rue. Not Lil Rue. Lil Rue. Mike. You know what I'm talking about? Cutthroat. Tata the player. That's who comes next. Just everything, bruh. I don't promote nothing, no drug usage. I don't promote no drug sellage, no alcohol consumption. Y'all just know how I do it, man. I ain't got no problems with nobody. I ain't got nothing against the sexually different. I ain't got nothing against the, I'm not prejudiced. I don't have nothing against the, little people. I don't promote no kind of, violence. I don't promote no kind of domestic violence. I don't promote no crime, man. You know what I'm talking about? Don't promote no negativity. You know what I'm talking about? No. We man, all promote that, man. Hold on, man. Let me get out this sun right here, man. Let me pull up to the let me pull up. You know what I'm talking about? Let me get this thing in proper perspective, man. You know what I'm talking about? Let me get this thing in proper perspective, man. I got a few things to do this morning. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I got a few things to do this morning, man. So we finna jump straight into it, man. What I say it was? Felonious Fascination. You say, bro, what is this talking about? I ain't gonna even lie to you today, man. Y'all got me messed up. You know what I'm talking about? And Felonious Fascination, bro, this one right here is gonna be about the church people. I ain't gonna even lie to you. It ain't even the church people, man. It's just about, because a lot of these so-called church people don't even be church people, bro. This one right here is just the felonious fascination people got with God, bro. Because you can't tell me nothing about this thing. And I know y'all don't like my analysis, bro. I just been alive 46 years, and I just done seen way more people than y'all have in that 46 years, bro. And you know one thing I've seen out of these people in that 46 years, bro, of me just living from everywhere in the world. I don't give a fuck what state I was in. I don't give a fuck where I was at, from a kid to a grown-up, bro. I've watched motherfuckers with a felonious ass fascination about God, folks. I sit and watch people play with God for real. You say play with God? Because I used to do it myself. Yes, play with God. They gonna say, bro, ain't nobody playing with God. But that's exactly what y'all be doing, folks. You said, bro, they be doing what? Y'all be playing with God, man. How they be playing with God, bro? Because y'all sit there and y'all treat God. I've been telling you this for as long as I've been up here. Y'all treat God like a visible, invisible genie or something. You know what I'm talking about? We sit there and we be saying all this stuff out our mouth. Oh, we good for sitting here saying all this shit out our mouth, thanks God and all that. But that shit only comes most of the time when you happy. You get what I'm saying? It only comes most of the time when you happy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the church people on the poker table. God, give me a pair. I see. Fuck it. Yeah, but it goes like that there, right there, man. So on this felonious, felonious fascination, man, y'all be full of shit. You gonna say what happened to you this morning, baby? Because, all right, don't worry. It don't matter. Just full of shit, man. Yeah, and y'all be full of shit in the real world, man. I'm not gonna even lie to you, say, baby, because don't do them like that. For real, bruh. We sit around and we don't know how to act in the real world, folks. We don't be having no understanding. That's why you see most of the church people are like, this is around the world. I don't even know y'all, and I can guarantee you what type of motherfucker you got in your church. The same, because they all flock together, bruh. It be that old rehabilitated motherfucker up out the jailhouse. It be that old rehabilitated mind ass motherfucker. And you say, why is it that, bruh? Because when you got that type of mind, bruh, you need something to cling to. You get what I'm saying? I promise you. That's why you be seeing all the motherfuckers up out the Deuce program and they go straight to that motherfucking Victory Outreach program and all that shit. That shit just like the Deuce program, bruh. And they gonna sit around that motherfucker acting like they loving God, man. It's just something that you need, because you need something. You know what I mean, to believe in. I believe in myself. You get what I'm saying? I ain't got to stray that far away, man. You know what I'm talking about? Before I even ask God for something, bro, I'm going to ask God for something that I just can't get out the way right now. You know what I'm talking about? And I ain't going to even ask him for that, bro. I'm just going to ask him for the strength and the willpower, man, to be able to make the right decisions and shit, man. You know what I'm talking about? I'm going to ask him for something within myself. I'm not going to sit here and just keep putting all my problems on God. You get what I'm saying? Well, I'm not doing nothing. It just reminds me of like when I used to go to jail, bro. You'll be sitting there talking about, God, just let me out of here. God, just let me, please don't let the people come to court. God, please don't let these people tell on me and all that shit, bro. And as soon as you get out of jail, you right back to the same shit. That's how you play with God, bro. Because we sit there and just ask for shit. You get what I'm saying? Then the moment it happened for us, we go back and do the same shit. We never change. You get what I'm saying? That's why that's one of the worst things that could ever happen to you. Because as people, you know what we do as people? We act like it's somebody else's job to make sure we all right. You get what I'm saying? When we ain't even did a good job of it ourselves. And that's the part that get to me right there, man. That's the part that get to me right there, man. I can't do nothing for you that you ain't gonna do for yourself, folks. So don't be expecting me to come over here and do more than you willing to do. Just don't do that, bro. Because I ain't fucking with you. And they call me stingy. They call me grumpy. And no. You know why they come with them labels? Because I'm going to tell that shit that you don't want to hear, what everybody else scared to tell your ass, what everybody else was thinking. Because they tired of you. They just trying to be nice. I ain't never gave a fuck about being nice. That's why they don't like baby cuz, bro. Because you just not going to sit around me with your shit. And on this felonious, I don't even know how I said that shit. This felonious fascination, that's what people want to do, bro. People want to walk you. Now, once again, I said people. I'm talking about some shit I'm going through. This shit might not apply to y'all, bro. Baby, cuz just fear is right now for some shit I just went through in life, bro. This has nothing to do with y'all. So once again, I'm not talking about nobody that y'all know and nothing. I'm talking about some shit that baby cuz is going through right now. You get what I'm saying? This shit might not be nowhere around you. You get what I'm saying? And if it ain't nowhere around you, man, let the shit fly over your head, folks. I'm just talking about some shit I've been going through. You get what I'm saying? And that's what be happening, folks. And I've been getting the label since a kid, nigga. Just like I do now, bro, because I'm quiet. Because I'm not the one to go to the motherfucking job site and try to fit in and shit, bro. That's not my type of crowd, bro. Fuck y'all. You get what I'm saying? That's not my... And I've always been judged for that, bro. Because the motherfuckers see they can't do what they been doing around this motherfucker, bro. It's not gonna mix with my game, bro. And that's why motherfuckers don't like me around. Because I'm gonna spot that shit, folks. I'm gonna spot that shit. And motherfuckers don't like being figured out. But on this motherfucking felonious ass, on this felonious fascination, bro, we do that shit with God way too much. We be playing with God way too much. We do. We play with God way too much. We fuck off the people God send us. Y'all don't want to have that conversation, though. You say, we do what, bro? Yeah, we fuck off the people that God send us because we don't know how to act ourselves. That's why if you just peep us our whole life, we ain't gonna never have shit. We not. And we still gonna be talking about God some kind of way. We ain't even tried ourselves, but somehow we expect God to do it. God be looking at your ass like, come on now. I'm just one person. Like, come on now. We run to God for the silliest shit. And I'm gonna tell you why that shit make me mad, because we be sitting around here playing. You say, bro, why we be sitting around here playing? Let me explain something to you, folks. If I go to jail, like, God, just let me get out this trouble. And the moment I get out of jail, I go right back into the trouble that got me into jail, bro. That's me playing with God. That's just me just not wanting to be in trouble, but not wanting to change what I did to get in trouble. You get what I'm saying? That's just me playing with God. And I told y'all that's why people like religion, because it's a universal rationalization, folks. You ain't got to take my word for it. It's a universal. And I got the moth in here with me. Go on, get up out of here. I don't know why I thought that pigeon was the moth. I was like, damn, that nigga just got hella big. You know what I'm talking about? Bro, I don't like insects. I don't, man. I don't. I don't like insects. That's one thing I like about cats. Catch a fucking insect off. It don't matter what kind of insect it is. Cat'll attack a spider, nigga, any insect, a ant, nigga, a roach, a motherfucking ladybug, nigga, a butterfly, nigga, cat'll fuck you off. I seen a cat paw a butterfly right out the air just like that, man. That motherfucker was up on his back legs and he was looking sideways, man. That motherfucking butterfly kept flying in this motherfucking face. Fucking cat batted the shit out that motherfucking nigga. You know what I'm talking about? I went over there and licked on him. You know what I'm talking about? God damn, nephew says old man, old lady. Nephew says old man, old lady. But on some real shit, nigga. On this Felonious Fascination, that's us, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Now, I don't know who else do that shit, but that be us, bruh. I swear to God, it's just people, especially these kind of people, bruh. Because we just sit around, these type of people, we just talk. It's never no action, bruh. It's just always talk. We always gonna come with a hypothetical question. We always gonna try to catch you up in your words. We always gonna try to be right. We always gonna make you see it from our side. You know what I'm talking about? Then we gonna use God. See, people use that God shit just to, it's just like using the kid or old person, folks. People use that shit to make your guard come down. So you over here talking about God, that must, because if you talking about God, they automatically associate you with being holy or righteous, bruh. That's why I don't like that shit, folks. That shit is the furthest from the truth, bruh. That shit don't have nothing to do with being righteous or a good, none of that shit, bruh. What you do has everything with you being a good person, bruh. What the fuck you do, folks? And there's people, I'm tripping, nigga. I had my motherfucking thing on. And that's people, nigga. Just people on some real shit, bruh. We have a felonious ass fascination with God. Because we believe we could go around and do all the fucking wrong we want to, do all the bullshit we want to, then sit down and have a conversation with God, nigga. And that just nullifies all our bullshit we done did to people, though. And that's where y'all be psychologically fucked up at, bruh. Y'all be really running around here crazy as a motherfucker, bruh. Using God as your own personal best friend or some shit like that. So what that does is it lets you go around the world doing anything you want to do. But as long as you come back and say, God, forgive me, then everything supposed to be good. I mean, it might be good between you and God. You know what I'm saying? God might have forgave you. But the motherfuckers you just stole from, I don't know how they gonna feel about it. The motherfuckers you just conned, I don't know how they gonna feel about it. Yeah, the motherfuckers where you just did that bullshit, now God he might have squared it away. You and God might be good. But the people you actually fucked over, I don't know how they gonna feel about it. But see, if they come back to fuck you over about some shit you did, you still gonna tell them how God then forgave you. They don't got nothing to do with God, bruh. Then when one of them crack you upside your motherfucking head, you gonna get to seeing shit. God said visions was his, y'all wrong. Man, listen. God also said eye for an eye. You see how all that shit can get mixed up? That's why I don't fuck with it, bruh. That's why I don't listen to men. That's why I don't be fucking with the preachers, bruh. Because all somebody could do is read the Bible and give you their interpretation of it, what somebody said, bruh. I don't need an interpretation of what God said, bruh. And that's why I stay away from that shit, bruh. You feel me? I don't need your interpretation on what you think God said, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? I got enough common sense to break that shit down myself, folks. Felonious fascination we have. And that's what we've been doing this whole life. And that's why so many of y'all get on my goddamn nerves. And ain't nobody else gonna tell you. Bruh gonna tell you. Bruh gonna tell you. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't nobody else gonna tell you. But y'all been getting away with that shit for your whole life, folks. Because you got that weird ass fascination with God in your head, or what the fuck religion is. You don't never hold yourself accountable because you believe you can walk around this God's green earth, nigga, do whatever you want to. Then you can go in your room, get on your knees and pray and shit at the end of the day. You know what I'm talking about? Talking about, God, I know I did wrong. Please forgive me, Father, and Hail Marys and all that shit right there. After you done did some wrong, bruh. Now, like I said, God, you might be all right with God, but the people you actually did that shit to, they might not be as forgiving as God. And we don't get that. We don't. And that's why we like kids, bro. That's all we is big ass kids. And God is our imaginary friend at this point. You get what I'm saying? So we never have to be accountable. We could just keep running around doing everything we want to. Then we could spin it around with God. You know what I'm talking about? God know my heart and all that. All right. But if you was really keen on respecting God and all that shit right there, you would just respect the good blessings that he gave you. See, we get so used to asking God for shit, we don't even realize all the shit he really has done for us. You get what I'm saying? We don't realize when it's been a life and death situation and shit, God then brought us up out of that. But as long as we come up out of it, we ain't tripping where we was at. You get what I'm saying? That's just like if you went to motherfucking jail for 3 murders and you only stayed in there 4 days. You get what I'm saying? Because they dropped all charges. You ain't gonna even realize how bad it just almost was, bro. You're not even gonna realize your blessing because you just happy to be free. You ain't gonna sit there and analyze like, man, I need to stop because this I ain't gonna keep on getting passes. You never do that because you believe you just gonna keep on getting passes. Because we believe we could just get in and jump into any motherfucking thing in this motherfucking earth and we could just ask God. If y'all just knew how many of you, you motherfuckers just knew how many of you God tired of you asking for shit. God was tired of you 15 years ago asking for shit. But that's all we know how to do is ask for shit. Because on this felonious ass fascination, bro, we just good for that shit all around the board, folks. And I'm not going to lie to you. We just good for that shit all around the board. And we just sit here and we use God to mistreat people. You said, what, bro? We use God to mistreat people. You get what I'm saying? We gonna start talking all that old religious mumbo jumbo. You know what I'm talking about? We don't believe that shit one bit. You say, how, bro? How you gonna tell? Because if you believe something, bro, you really believe it. And you would act it out. Like how these niggas be trying to be Lil Wayne and shit. They believe him and you see them niggas act it out. They throwing them little ass clothes. They put earrings in their lips. They put all them colors in their dress. You get what I'm saying? They act it out, bro. You don't even believe in God because you're not acting it out. I ain't seen you act out one script from that Bible yet. You feel me? Man, I forgot what I was talking about. I had to change scenery real quick. You know what I'm talking about? Told you I'm in the middle of the greatest story ever told, man. But yeah, man, just on this Felonious Fascination Friday, folks. We just do that. We play with God. You know what I'm talking about? We play with God, folks, and we got a Felonious Fascination with God. I ain't gonna say, bro, you playing. No, I'm serious as shit. We have a Felonious Fascination with God, folks. We do. We sit here and play, man. And if you really read your Bible and all that, I told you like how I used to get in trouble, because this is what we do. We use God for our own personal genie at that moment. God, please just let me up out of here. Then when you get out of trouble, and that's why a lot of y'all are the way y'all are in real life. You know how kind of person we're like, they'll beg you for something like a motherfucker, bro. They'll come and ask you, and as soon as you give it to them, they start acting funny, like, oh, fuck you. You know what I'm talking about? That type of person right there. That's the same, y'all do the same shit with God. For real. That's why you get a lot of them people and you be like, man, that shit was just cool. Why? Because they them type of people. They do the same shit to God. God, could you please do this in a moment? And I mean, the moment they get up out that problem right there, they back to doing the same shit. It's like they teasing God. You get what I'm saying? Like, man, ain't nobody asked you to do it and all that shit right there, bro, because they don't stick to their word, bro. And if you really want to know the real reason why I just get tired, and I'm not talking if you do this, fine, bro. If you really a person, a man of God, a woman of God, fine. I shout you out. If you just a good person, man, shout you out. I don't give a fuck what you believe in or not, bro. It's just your actions. It's just the way you treat people, because everything is going to fall back to the person you is, folks. But we be wanting to do shit, but we don't be wanting the credit for the person that we is. And we experts at that shit. So we really want to be bad people, but we don't want credit as a bad person. We don't want credit as a bullshit person. Do you get what I'm saying? We still want credit as a good person. That's why we always running around here self-proclaiming ourselves something. A man of God, a woman of God. I'm God's angel and all that, man. I didn't read that part in the Bible. You know what I'm talking about? That's why I don't be listening to man or woman. Because it didn't say what you was in the Bible. God was just telling us something, you feel me? But somehow we always just get by that part right there, man. You say, by what part? Somehow we get by what God was actually saying to make it mean what we want it to mean. And we got a felonious fascination with God. But I told y'all that's why I don't get in that shit. And the reason I don't get in that shit is for that reason right there, bro. We be around this motherfucker playing, folks. We do. But we always want to appear that we closer to God than everybody else. We always want to appear like we know the Bible. And because we know the Bible, that gives us some extra brownie points on earth or something with God. It doesn't, bruh. What you do gives you extra brownie points with God, bruh. And we don't never trip off of what we do, because what we like to do is do something, then try to change the narration on what we just did. I told you, we experts with that. You know what the world is the equivalent to me of? Hold on, I'm finna get deep on you. How deep? Deep. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. What you say, bro? Old lady. Hey, you know what I'm talking about? We about to go deep. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna tell you what the world is the equivalent of. I'm gonna tell you what the world is equivalent of to me, folks. You gonna say, what is the world equivalent of YouTube, bro? Here we go. The world to me is the equivalent of your mama passed. You got your mama ashes on your fireplace in an urn. And somebody come and spill your mama ashes out the urn to the point where you can't even get your mama ashes no more. They just didn't, whatever they didn't knock this urn over and spilled your mama ashes all over the thing while the motherfucking fan was on or some shit like that, and your mama ashes just blew, you know what I'm talking about, they gone. And when you come back, the motherfucker who did it is trying to explain to you that it wasn't like that. This is what actually happened, even though your mama ashes is gone. That's what the world is equivalent to me is, for real. That's the equivalent of the world to me, bruh. Because at the point now on life, how we doing, it doesn't even matter what you did. It's, hold on, man, this is why that happened. It don't matter, bruh. And that's how a lot of people, you get caught into that magician shit. And people do that a lot with God right there. Because they start using words out that Bible to cover up their actions. Y'all ever catch the preacher buying a cow like he wasn't supposed to or something like that? Then a nigga come up there talking and he start giving that sermon about how God said everybody will do something through the fire and something. Now you automatically ready to forgive him? That's why I don't listen to that shit, folks. That shit came, it was used as a brainwashing in the beginning. And they still using it as a brainwashing now. They is. You won't get me like that, folks. You just won't. And if you really got your own relationship with God, they'll never get you like that. You feel what I'm saying? But on this felonious fascination, nah, man. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, man. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all just need to, we need to cut it out on that one. Like, once again, this might not be nowhere around where you at. I'm just talking about where I'm at and all that shit I be seeing, and I've been seeing for my life. Everybody who do that one right there, y'all just need to cut that out. Everybody who that person right there, yeah, y'all need to cut that one out. Because that shit just get old, bruh. It just do. And we living in a world right now, where that felonious fascination with God right there, that shit driving more of a wedge through people. Because once again, this is the perfect way not to have to be accountable for yourself. God know me. And if you just pay attention, there's more people like that in the church than it is people really just trying to live by that shit. And that's why I don't get into religion. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. What'd you say, bro? Old lady. You know what I'm talking about? Drum roll on you. You know what I'm talking about, man? On some real shit, folks. Why you think as more people flock to that shit, bro? I'm telling you, man. That's that old mind rehabilitation ass shit, man. And you just need something to believe in. So you overdo that shit. Cause you trying to show somebody else. Look how good you doing. You ain't the same person. All you gotta do is not be the same person. I ain't never been embarrassed of nan person I've ever been, man. If it was that, it was just that, man. Fuck it. I'm this person right here now, bro. You feel me? But deep down inside, bro, I don't know, folks. It's like we so much out of fascination to prove to the rest of whoever. Look at me now. You ain't even got to do that, bro. You could just, like, be proud of yourself, folks. You could just bask in the shit you do for real, folks. You know what I'm talking about? But, like, just the motherfuckers I could think of off the top of my head with that felonious fascination with God shit, bro. Somehow they use that shit. It just comes back to some kind of motherfucking, either some kind of guilt tactic or some kind of shame shit to make you, like, listen, folks, I'm gonna tell y'all one of the sorriest things in the motherfucking world, bro, is you walking around this motherfucker trying to make somebody feel sorry about you. If you even think like that, bro, you's a sorry motherfucker. I ain't gonna even lie to you, bro. That's a sorry way of thinking. I don't give a fuck if you nephew, sis, old man, old lady. If you think like that, nigga, that's a sorry way of thinking, folks. Now, if you just fucked up, folks, and you really can't do nothing, you supposed to help your folks. You know what I'm talking about? You don't let nobody do that. Whether they got their health, they in jail, bruh. You lift your folks' spirits, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? If they in a situation they can't do nothing for themselves. But motherfuckers who could do shit for themselves, bruh, but they don't be wanting to do shit for themselves, and they just so used to throwing the guilt trip on you about some shit. You know what I'm talking about? Because motherfuckers really like a mag, motherfuckers really like an easy life. If you left it up to a motherfucker, they'd just kick on back while everybody else came and bought them something so they could get fat. You know what I'm talking about? Fat like a rat. You know what I'm talking about? And they'll just kick on back and let everybody else do the hard work and just come give you they hard work, kick on back. Y'all don't be understanding shit, bro. It's a certain kind of drive you gotta have if you really want to be something out here, folks. On some real shit. On some real shit. And you know what's hella funny about that? I ain't gonna even call little nephew a nerd. I'll call him a square, though. A little square nephew came up and woke their ass up. I'm talking about never been a jail nigga. Probably one of them niggas that play video games and he got common sense. See, that's all you need is common sense, folks. Whether you tough, not, nothing, nigga, all you need is common sense. If you got common sense, nigga, you gonna make it far. You gonna make it far. Hold on. Not just if you're able to use your common sense in drastic situations, you gonna make it far. You know what I'm talking about? Not just common sense, nigga, when we could just sit back and say the logical shit, nigga. I'm talking about if motherfuckers, 4 gorillas ran up on us right now. I'm talking about the real animals. Nigga, and you get up out that situation, nigga, you know what I'm talking about? And it ended up with, if you can use your common sense and shit like that, bro, you gonna make it far. You is. Cause you can sit here and have all the common sense in the world and 4 gorillas, nigga, and you just be gorilla food. You know what I'm talking about? You not gonna make it far. God damn, why you fuck with it like that, brother? Cause if I don't, ain't nobody else is, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? In the middle of the greatest story ever told, nigga. Please. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, man. You know what I'm talking about? What you telling me, man? I'm telling you, man. You know what I'm talking about? On some real shit, folks. But on this felonious fascination ass, on this felonious fascination ass Friday, bro. We need to stop playing with God, bro. We just do. On some real shit, what we need to do, but we ain't gonna do this now. I know this. Now we all need to do this. We just need to, like I continuously tell you this, leave people alone and live your own life, bro. Fuck all this shit, folks. We playing right now, bro. If you just want to keep it real, because ain't nobody else gonna tell you, bro, this really ain't the time to be running around here floating around playing, bro. You know what I'm talking about? It ain't, bro. It's really a time to try to get as powerful as you can, bro, while we still got options to get as powerful as we can, folks. Because you best believe they finna zap power in a minute, bro. Lights finna go off, nigga. Lights finna go off, nigga. So really, bro, on some real shit, there's really a time to be running around trying to kind of be serious right now, bro. You know what I'm talking about? And really handling your business. This shit ain't no game out here. I'm talking about life, bro. This shit ain't no game out here, bro. This shit finna get real hard, bruh. And I just think about this, and this is why you gotta be well-rounded. Black man of America. You know how we always running around here comparing shit, and we be teasing each other and all that shit. Black man of America. Do you really like, nigga, I ain't gotta do no crime or nothing, nigga. I ain't gotta sell no dope, nigga. I ain't got... So these are my working black man in America. Do you realize if this motherfucker just shut down and we can't go to work? Do y'all ever think like that, bruh? Like you can't even go to work, you ain't gonna be able to collect unemployment, none of that shit, nigga. None of that shit, folks. It ain't gonna be nothing coming in, bruh. What are you prepared to do? You know what I'm talking about? For real, folks. Do you know how to do anything else? Because the same nigga y'all was just talking shit to about it, I ain't know, that nigga got something good going. That's why we should leave people alone. Stop comparing shit, bruh. Nigga, it might become a day, nigga, where you need that nigga good game, bruh. You get what I'm saying? To get you a few pecans, folks. We need to stop, folks. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, the Bible say don't judge, folks. So we should just let people do what they do, folks. That's for God to decide what's wrong and what's not. But I can tell you what's wrong is how we be out here playing with God, bruh. And we just try to throw that shit on somebody else, bruh. That shit like a voodoo. Y'all use that shit like a voodoo, bruh. You know God gonna get you, and God say all that, man. That's the way you using it, bruh. That ain't what God was talking about when he said that, folks. That's why you can't come read me the Bible, bruh. I interpreted that shit like the way I interpreted it. You know what I'm talking about? I bet you I interpreted that motherfucker closer than what God really said than everybody out here, bruh. That's why you don't hear me running around this motherfucker talking about what God said. I'll just tell you what it said in the Bible. God say don't judge. That's what he said. But you gonna turn that into what you wanted to mean. He just said don't judge. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't gonna try to tell you what he meant by when he said that. Because clearly as day, it just said don't judge. But we got to get around that and put our own interpretation on there, you know what I'm talking about? So we can wiggle that shit in that we be doing. You know what I'm talking about? Ah, bro, like that. You know what I'm talking about? Bro? Like that. You know what I'm talking about? So we can wiggle that shit in on there. You know what I'm talking about? I could just tell you what God said in that book, folks. But we gonna skip over what he said. Then we gonna turn that shit into what we want it to mean, he said. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Y'all can't get over on me with that shit. You never have been able to, even since I was little, folks. I've always been irritating to people. I told y'all, my uncle told me my daddy was 3 of the smartest people in the world. You know, I don't know how accurate he was on that. And he didn't say Oakland, he said the world. You know what I'm talking about, what, bro? The world. They say, bro, how long you gonna be beating their ass, man? However long it takes. God damn. Listen, bro, they'll never be able to fuck with blood. You know what I'm talking about? Never. You won't, bro. But on this Felonious Fascination Friday, folks, I ain't gonna even say we need to stop doing that shit, folks. I'm just gonna tell you, I can see that shit, folks. You know what I'm talking about? So you ain't gonna get far with that shit fucking with the baby cuz. Your light-skinned DB, stalk, nah. You ain't gonna get far with that shit with me, bro. Cause I told you, bro, since I was little, I can't bite my tongue. I can't. So you just ain't gonna come around me and think you finna run your game, and that's why people don't like to be around me, bro. Bro, you can sit up there and talk for 1 hour. I could ask you one question out of all that shit you just said. You know what I'm talking about? If you lying. And you not gonna like me no more. Cause you'll let people tell on themselves, bro. People will just tell on themselves, folks. That's why it's just good to be you. On some real shit, it's just good to be you. I heard another little square Niecy Poo say some shit like that. Now, little Niecy Poo woke y'all ass up. She said that's why y'all always running in talking about y'all got fake friends and shit. Because y'all fake from the jump. You don't come around people as the real you. You come around people as the fake you. And that's the shit you attract, them fake friends. You know what I'm talking about? See, when you just give people a chance to know if they like you or not. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm always me. You know what I'm talking about? And I love me some me. You know what I'm talking about? I just fall in on you like that. Baby cuz lean on you hella quick, bruh. Hey, you just go, I'm one of them people you gonna like or not like, you know what I'm talking about? But I'm one of them people, even if you don't like me, if you just ever sit around and get to know me, you'll like me, you know what I'm talking about? Baby cuz just got love. I just peeped that shit, folks, and we need to stop doing people like that. We just do, bruh, because it be the world, it be you, the people, you know what I'm talking about? Because it ain't nothing wrong with the world, bruh, it's the people in the world perfect. It's just the people in the world, you get what I'm saying? Like it ain't nothing wrong with that Bible, it's just the way the people in the world use the Bible, you know what I'm talking about? They just use that shit as another form of gang, bruh. Religion, period, bruh. I ain't with all that shit, folks. We just gonna go, man, we all gonna go by it. Why is it one person up here? Why we all ain't in the motherfucking, not the pole pit, nigga, in the regular seats, bruh? If we all just gonna go by this shit, we should all just be sitting down watching a video or something, bruh. Why is it one person up here leading everybody then, bruh? If we all, man, I don't wanna hear that shit, nigga. Then let everybody up there, nigga. We all gotta be someplace, nigga, if it's gonna be all of us, though, bruh. It ain't gonna be one person telling us, no, not with me. If it's all, nigga, we all gonna be sitting down watching the video. It ain't gonna never be one person up here telling me what it is. Just, hey, bruh. Cause to me, that ain't the same, bruh. That just, yeah, man. Nah, man. You be a goddamn fool to get your motherfucking power, nigga, to another man, nigga. I wouldn't give a fuck who that motherfucker was, nigga. Pastor, the preacher, nigga, the pope, nigga, any of them motherfuckers, nigga. One man can't tell me nothing, man. God told me don't trust man, so I most definitely one of them can't tell me nothing. You know what I'm talking about? What they can tell you, better not nothing. Not nothing, bruh. I'm my own smart, folks. I've been watching this shit play out for a while, man. You won't get me like that. But I'm finna get up out of here, man. What do I know? You know what I'm talking about? Only you can prevent forest fires. And with that one right there, if you don't remember nothing else, always remember it don't cost nothing. Just show a little bit of that love.